What is going on, everyone? DC3 Johnson here with another Madden 20 franchise mode video. So in our previous episode, we left off with a nice win over the Miami Dolphins in week 9. So I believe right now we are up to 6-2 for the season 2 campaign here, and looks like Christian Kirk got a point boost because of the fact that he had a really good game. And so I think sometimes that's key, especially if you end up playing the actual games. So whenever you get these conversations and these challenges and you actually complete them, it works out for your player because he ends up developing a lot faster than normal or than expected. So one thing to keep in mind if you guys do decide to play your games and all that is do the best you can to get those objectives. Like, say for example, since we had with Christian Kirk, I think it was 150 yards or 3 touchdowns, something like that. And if you exceed that goal, then perfect. Your Christian Kirk's gonna develop really good. As you'll see right now that they're asking us to keep the Jets because Le'Veon Bell is on there on the team. They want us to limit it to 2 rushing touchdowns only. So should be interesting. We'll see if that goal is able to be met or not. Right now we're focusing on our scouting, so I took a quick peek at our defensive needs. So we don't have the greatest game with our middle linebacker. So definitely want to get some scouting there on particularly the ones with the scheme fit. Those are the little purple icon, and that should take care of our scouting. Let's go ahead and do our training and see what we have. So Le'Veon Bell, the top threat. We do have Christian Kirk. Let's see. I might probably switch him out. See what. Looks like we have some pretty good superstars. I believe Chandler Jones might be close to leveling up. I could be wrong, but I think I do remember he was really close to completing that bar. So I might as well, especially since he's a defensive, or I actually think the team captain. But I think I might have been confusing him with Baker. But I mean, we'll see. I guess we'll check in the next coming weeks if I was right or if I was wrong or not. But Kyler Murray ends up going up to a 79. So this should be the season where he breaks 80, which is good because I think when he first started he was like a 74. So 6 points. So that's about 3 points per year. I think if we are able to get him to that next level, to that superstar level, he'll develop a lot faster. I think that's what it's going to come down to here. So far, our prospects Rudy Ford, they're starting to develop and starting to get into that 70 overall mark, which is good. Unfortunately, we don't get the job done with the Jets, so we do go down. But it looks like the Seahawks also go down. So I guess no harm, no foul. We're still tied for the division. We definitely need to get the win here against the Seahawks the next time we see them. So obviously, since they're our division, in our division, we face them twice. So if we finish 1-1, that leaves that division title up for grabs. Because unfortunately, if we do lose and we get the same record as them, the Seahawks automatically win the tiebreaker. From what I remember, I believe that is the actual rule: is head-to-head records the first tiebreak they use. Let's see. So we don't have a lot of scouting and not a lot of scheme fits on our left back. Linebacker, sorry, I said left back. So I think at this one we might have to just kind of wing it and see how we do. I honestly don't know which ones to pick here. Like I'm having some debates here. I guess we'll go with Tyler Johnson, Chaz, because I was like Arizona State, but some of these are like non-applicable for colleges, so it's like don't know what that necessarily means. I mean that means that he went to a high school that's not a college that's not NCAA regulated or undrafted. They went to a 2-year college, like a Last Chance University, which was actually that's actually a good football show from what I remember. So if you guys haven't checked it out, I believe it's on Netflix still. Actually, I believe it's called Last Chance U. So if you guys are interested in football and all that, you guys should probably check it out. It's a good watch from what I remember. I think I saw like 3 or 4 episodes, but I haven't gone on Netflix in a while. So especially now with HBO Max and Disney Plus, they got Got a lot to watch, got a lot to catch up on before before I go back. And so we take care of our weekly training. This should take care of everything. Let's see. Oh, we lose a tight game against the Eagles. Not good, but it looks like we get a weekly award here. Oh, our defense, 10 tackles, 1 sack. Okay. I guess it was just our offense that couldn't pull the job, which makes sense. I mean, it was a 17-14 result, so not ideal there. But, you know, can't complain too bad. I mean, the Eagles are a really strong team to begin with, so. And committing to slowing Aaron Donald down. At the end of the day, yeah, that's all we can do. Because the thing is, I know there's a better answer to this. I know some people like to go with neutralize, but the way I see it is when you commit your resources to neutralizing, then something goes wrong with like you put all your eggs in one basket, and that basket breaks, that affects your game. But it could go the other way around. You neutralize him, and you could potentially win the game. So it's a really nice gamble. But personally, I just like to just go with the easy, slow him down, and but I know other YouTubers, they like to just go for it, gamble like in they're in Vegas, just to put it all on the line. Let's see. So right now, I do want to focus on center backs, because I think Chandler Jones, he's gonna go down to like a 79-80, so we're gonna need to probably find someone to replace him. We might keep him next year, just to see. It's gonna come down to how cost. And still CD and J.K. Hill are mysteries. So, but I do want to keep developing KJ Hill because I want him to get up to like a 75 overall, and then whatever happens after that happens. You know, if he's just gonna be a star, that's fine. But at least we want to continue to use that hidden gem while we still can. And right now our tight end goes up to a 78. I think I might have to pick between one of them, because I guess I'll take a look at the depth chart later on and see if it's affecting that they're both pretty much very similar overalls and pretty much the same age. But we'll see. So we do pick up the win over the Rams, which is great, and now we have the Seahawks. So this should be a very interesting 1-2 punch here. We do get the notification that it was an amazing win, so that should definitely raise our XP because of the fact that it was a nice win here, and that should be win number 7 for us right now, actually. So and then obviously this is the one that really counts, because come tiebreaker time, we need to get this win. This is like a must win for us, even though. Because this potentially determines whether or not we're going to be a division winner or a wild card, for sure. Which, granted, I think the way the NFL... I mean, granted, this is going to be obsolete come Madden 21. But, I mean, I can still be one of the 2 division winners that still ends up playing in the wild card round. But that's going to be gone next year, where only one team's going to have a bye. From what I remember, yeah, I think it's like that. And then, so let's go ahead and do our weekly training here. Just go ahead and take care of that real quick. And our punter's still hidden, which is great, and he's already a 76. He's already caught up to Isabella. But granted, Isabella was injured first half of the season, so can't really hold that against him too much. And Christian Kirk is a 79. He's going to get an upgrade here. And see, because of the fact that he did really well against the Dolphins, he got that morale boost. So even though he's technically a 79, he has that 2-point bonus. So he's acting as an 81 overall, which is great because that means more productivity from our receivers, which allows Kyler Murray to have a little less to worry about. Basically, our center goes up to a 71, and our center back goes up to that 70 mark, which is ideally where I would want most of our players to be at. And so let's take a quick look at contract extensions before we sim the week. So I do want to sign him back, Daniels, because of the fact that, you know, we could potentially flip him for picks in the off season, or 8 pick, I guess you can say. He should go up to a 70 overall. And then Rudy Ford, we should be okay with that. I mean, we should be okay with that number. That's fine. 69 overall. And we do pick up the win, so I'm happy to say that. So we do beat the Seahawks here, which is great. And that now we're going to face the Rams again. But at this point, I feel like a little relieved because we were fighting the Seahawks for that position, and we literally gave them a loss, but also tied it at 1-1. So now it's still anybody's ball game at this point. And I believe we'll leave the video right here. We'll sim this week, and we'll go ahead and leave the video right here for the next time. Guys, I do appreciate you guys watching and sticking around to the end. You guys stay safe out there, and take care of yourselves, and hit the subscribe button so that way you can stay updated with the next video.